This happened to me last night. I was home alone. My girlfriend was out with her parents and my roommate was at a party. It was just one of those nights where nothing interesting ever happens. I was just scrolling through my phone, getting ready to go to bed, but then I saw something weird in my hallway. I'll call it the hallway. That's where you first see it. It's been 3 years since I moved into this apartment, and I've never seen this door before. I'm pretty sure if there was a door there, I would have noticed. It wasn't like the door was hidden or anything. It was right in the middle of the hallway between the bathroom and the kitchen. Maybe I just blocked it out of my memory because I walk past it every day, but it was definitely not there before. I walked over and hesitantly knocked on it. It didn't make any noise. Then I tried the knob. It was unlocked. I walked in. It was dark, dusty, but it was definitely a room. The first thing I saw was the bed. It was an old wooden bed with a mattress on it. I don't think anyone had slept in it for a while, though, because there was a thick layer of dust covering everything. I walked over to the bed and brushed some of the dust off. As I did, a few more things caught my eye. An old rocking horse in the corner, a wardrobe with a full-length mirror, some random toys on the floor. It looked like whoever used to live in here left in a hurry, like they were never coming back. Then I noticed something strange. I couldn't find a window anywhere. I walked over to what I assumed was the closet and opened the doors. There were no windows in there either. Then I turned around to go back to the door I came in from, but it was no longer there. In its place was a solid brick wall. I walked over and put my hand on it. It was freezing cold. I don't know how else to describe it. It was like touching an ice cube. I started to panic a little. I ran to the other wall and started banging on it, screaming for help. My neighbors eventually called the police, but by the time they got in, I was gone. Hours must have passed. I do know exactly how long because I couldn't tell how long I was trapped in there. Eventually, I calmed down. I sat on the bed and tried to figure out a way out. There had to be one. I walked around the room again, checking every nook and cranny, even checked under the bed. That's when I saw it. A small hole in the floorboards? It wasn't big enough for me to fit in, but I could see what was on the other side. Another room. I crawled over and started digging my fingernails into the floorboards. It took a while, but eventually I made it big enough to fit my head through. I could see a little bit of light on the other side. If I could just get that door open, I could escape this place. But then I heard something. At first, I thought it was my imagination. I was exhausted. I probably hadn't slept in days. But then I heard it again. It was coming from the other side of the door. It sounded like footsteps. Someone or something was walking around on the other side of that door. I wanted to run away, but I couldn't. Whatever was making those noises was blocking the doorway. Couldn't get out. Then I heard a voice. It sounded like a child's voice. I can't remember exactly what it said. Something about playing with me, being my friend, and then it started to laugh. It wasn't a nice or friendly laugh. It was a creepy, evil laugh. It's the kind of laugh that makes your skin crawl. That's when I knew whatever was on the other side of that door wasn't friendly. Whatever it was trying to get in. I started to scream, but my voice sounded weak and pathetic. It was no match for whatever was on the other side of that door. The footsteps got closer. I could hear it breathing heavily. Then it stopped. I held my breath and waited for whatever it was to go away. But it never did. It stayed there on the other side of the door, just breathing heavily, waiting for me to make a sound. Then I heard it say, "Let me in."